Hi everybody, welcome back. This is the virtual walkthrough of the lesson on personification for March 25th. We're going to start with part one, which is a review of the term personification. So follow along with me as we look at the screen. Personification is a figure of speech whereby a non-human thing, such as an animal, everyday object, or concept, is given human character traits and qualities such as emotions, desires, sensations, gestures, and speech. These are used to make a description more emphatic, to emphasize it, or more vivid, to make it really clear and really powerful in your mind. So there are two videos for you to watch. They are both YouTube videos, personification video for review and examples of personification, and those two links are here. I'm not going to click on them in this video, but you can click on them, it'll take you right there. We have three examples for you, and I'm going to walk you through those three examples. Lightning danced across the sky. Clearly, lightning cannot dance. Dance is a human action. However, if we picture lightning dancing across the sky, we might picture multiple lightning strikes kind of crackling across a stormy night sky. Rita heard the last piece of pie calling her name, which is that second example there. Pie, last time I checked, cannot talk and definitely cannot call out. But if a piece of pie is calling your name, obviously you are quite hungry and are considering eating that second, third, fourth piece of pie. My alarm clock yells at me to get out of bed every morning. An alarm clock doesn't yell, it angrily sounds its alarm, or it can sound angry rather. So saying that an alarm clock is yelling might, in this case, express how the person hearing that alarm clock feels about that 7 a.m. alarm. Part two, getting to know Carl Sandburg. Before you read the poems, we would like you to learn a little bit about Carl Sandburg. It will take you to the Poetry Foundation page here, and we did this yesterday with our poet Langston Hughes. And so you will learn a bit about him, the time in which he was writing, and a bit of his background in history, which will be important, particularly in the poem Grass, but also in Fog, so you understand kind of the cities he's writing about and the experiences he is writing about. Once you've learned a little bit about Carl Sandburg, we're going to go down here to part three, analyzing Grass and Fog. They're both by the same poet. Grass and Fog are here together on the chart. So you can kind of look at them side by side. Grass is slightly longer than Fog, but they're both really kind of nice and short, but create these really, really beautiful images. And these are two of my absolute favorite poems. I remember the first time I read Grass in high school, and I was a little shocked because I thought the poem Grass was going to be about summertime and picnics and sunshine, and it is the opposite. Fog, if I had to come up with an animal that I thought personified fog, I have to admit, I think cat would be the one I would pick. It's a really great comparison. So we have several questions for you. What is Carl Sandburg trying to say through the use of personification in Grass? So in this case, Grass is talking to us in the poem. Why does Sandburg pose questions in lines 8 and 9? So if you scroll back up and you look, it says, what place is this? Where are we now? And this is not the grass talking, but this is passengers on a train talking to a conductor, the driver of that train. What is Carl Sandburg trying to say through the use of personification in Fog? So if you go back up, it should be pretty clear that Fog here is a little cat by the harbor. Why did Sandburg choose a cat in his personification of Fog? This is a little less clear, but think about all the things you know about cats and see if you can connect the two ideas. Why is Carl Sandburg using personification of nature to convey his message in each poem is our last question. So that's why we have the two poems side by side for you. And this question might be easier to answer if you have gone back and you have looked at the biographical information for Carl Sandburg.